What is up, Raiders? It's a Groovinator from RaidersOfLostFlix.com, and today's Mad Movie Moments is Jason Goes to Hell, and I apologize in advance because I wanted to have this up on Friday the 13th, but the video that I was working on took way longer than I wanted to. Sometimes that happens. You just get interruptions and you're working on something, and then all of a sudden it takes a long time. But that's what happened anyway. So recently, in lieu of Friday the 13th, I wanted to make sure that I had seen every single movie that had come out, and the ones that I hadn't seen yet was Jason Goes to Hell, Freddy vs. Jason, and Friday the 13th, the remake. That was the one that I hadn't seen yet. So I watched all three of those, and two of them were good and one of them was not. And the one that I didn't like was Jason Goes to Hell. And you know, I gotta admit, I'm not like a huge fan of the franchise. My favorite is Part 6, Jason Lives, but you know, I do have the collection because I'm a horror fan, and this, you know, this was like a staple in the 80s, so you need to own them. This is Part 1 through 8. Like I said, Part 6 is probably my favorite. Some of them were alright, you know, but I always felt like when I was going to see them at the time that I was watching the same movie over and over and over again. And then, you know, Friday the 13th, the series, which this had nothing to do with the movies, but I still enjoyed the series anyway. The producer used the name just to get people to watch it and confuse the hell out of everybody. He pulled a Halloween 3. You know what I mean? Like, Halloween 3 has nothing to do with the other Halloween movies, but they still, you know, they just did that to get people to go see it, and then everybody's confused, and like, well, why would you call it Halloween if it has nothing to do with the other ones? And now that we live in a world where everything is serialized and sequelized, that would probably never happen, but, you know, back in the 80s, they used to do experiments like that. Like, for example, Troll 2 has nothing to do with the first Troll movie. They just had a bad movie, called it Troll 2, slapped a label on it, and shoved it out into the box office, you know, but you know, I watched Friday the night. I actually appreciate these a lot more than when they came out. I think most of these are actually pretty good. Like, every single one of these at least has a moment that I enjoy. But, and then of course, you know, you gotta have the Halloween box set, even though there's only a handful of those that are actually good anyways. But with Jason Goes to Hell, it started off as a good concept, but it skidded off the rails, for me at least, very early on. And John D. LeMay, I'm going to put the picture up here somewhere where you can see it, you know, see what he looks like. He actually was in the TV series as well. He does the best he can with this movie, but for me, it skidded off the rails right with the concept. I mean, you open up, you got the entire army just blowing the shit out of Jason, and then it goes off this concept that because he can't be killed, if you destroy the body, his soul or something can possess other people, and it's just really dumb from there on out. So now you've got all these other people playing Jason. So you got a movie called Jason Goes to Hell, and there's essentially no Jason in it. You know, he just exists as this entity that can possess people. And for me, you know, there's some okay kills in it, but for me, it skids off the rails right at this scene.
I'd say the heart appears to be twice the size of a normal heart. Malformed. Fatty deposits left, right atria.
It reminds me of an X-Files scene.
The heart appears to be filled with a black, viscous fluid. Frankly, I don't know what the hell it is. It's not blood.
And see, this is cool. I like this. But then I mean, what is even happening right now? Yummy! Grade A brains. Okay. So he eats the heart, and then he's possessed by Jason. Now, what in the actual fuck possessed him to eat the heart? What kind of a pathologist would say, you know what? That looks pretty tasty. I'm gonna eat that, you know? Come on, man. It's just, wow, you know? Jason Goes to Hell, not a great movie, definitely a low point in the franchise. You can say what you want about Jason X. I kind of like it because it's cheesy as fuck, and it knows it is, and it's very self-aware. And in my opinion, all the Friday the 13th movies that are self-aware were the best ones. So, anyways, what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Also, look out sometime either this weekend or next. We're going to be doing a segment on this channel called Grindhouse a Go-Go, the Don and Groove's Grindhouse a Go-Go. And it's just going to be like a Siskel and Ebert type. It's me and my editor-in-chief talking about a certain movie or certain movies. So it'll be like a live show. So just make sure you're subscribed. And also, if you haven't done so already, join our Facebook group. It's blowing up. It's getting very big, and I would like it to get bigger. So it is a private group, but if you look for the Raiders of the Lost Flicks official fan page and send a request, we'll most likely approve you to join as long as you're not some jerk that is mean to us. Okay, so anyways, have a great day, and this is the Groovinator signing out. Peace. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it somewhat entertaining. Please remember to depress that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you'll be the first to know when new content is published. Please visit RaidersOfLostFlicks.com for more hilarious entertainment and links to all of our social media platforms. Also, consider supporting us on Patreon. As little as $1 a month supports our worldwide digs for more Lost Flicks. Thank you, and have a groovy day.